This is my video review of the Binco brand mobile phone and compact camera video stabilizer. This is the box that it was shipped in. Let's take a look at what's inside. It's packed in a dense foam. First thing I see is a service card that talks about getting service and mentions the 1-year warranty from the actual store, the Yiscor store, Y-I-S-C-O-R. And here's the product itself. Couple different pieces included here. I see a cover with one of these with a pull tie on there to hold it in place, and one of the GoPro mounts, and a mount for your cell phone. Now I have other mounts like this. These are really nice. They have a 1/4 20 screw on the bottom and a rubberized piece that you pull to have this go around and securely hold it to your phone. Now I have a big phone. I have a Nexus 6, so I already know that I'm going to have to turn this thumb screw counterclockwise and go all the way as far as I can, because the Nexus 6 is 5.5-inch diameter screen, and it's a pretty big phone. So I'm going to do that right now here, and then this should allow me to fit my Nexus 6 on there. Now looking at this product itself, let's take a look at what we have here. Nice solid feel to it. It's got a nice weight to it. Let's just, out of curiosity, let's measure the weight of this. So I have the cell phone holder on there, and I have a digital scale right here. Let's put this on there, see what we get. Looks about 14.5 ounces, so it's under a pound total weight. Now looking at the operation of this, I can see that there's a cylinder here that pulls out. And looks like you could go pretty far. Looks like the range, let's take a tape measure right here. Looks like it extends out about 20 inches total. That's fully extended. And then the center part right here has a ball bearing. Now it doesn't allow rotation in this direction, so that's interesting. So that keeps the phone positioned in the correct direction, which is nice. Of course, you can rotate that right here too. Now this base extends out also, and this is your counterweight. Let's see how far that goes. So the base itself with the counterweight extends out about 10 inches. And then the actual counterweight itself is about 6.5 inches. I'm going to show you how to use the Binco mobile phone and camera video stabilizer. The video that the company made doesn't go into detail on how to actually balance the camera that you're using. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on the cell phone adapter. I have it adjusted all the way up because I have a relatively large camera, the Nexus 6. Now one of the issues that I have with this camera is it has the switches on the top. So you got to be careful that you don't compress those switches when you put your Nexus 6 on this. Your cell phone might be different, probably is different, and you won't have that issue probably. Now the first thing you want to do when you get your cell phone camera is you want to put it in the center approximately of the camera. Most cameras balance pretty close to the center. It really depends on the camera. On mine it's pretty close. The first thing you want to do is balance the cell phone with respect to the counterweight right here. Now you can see the camera is relatively heavy, so I know I'm going to have to pull this base all the way out probably to get it to balance. So now I'm going to move this phone in. Getting close. Really close right there. Okay, that looks just about there. Okay, once you get your phone balanced like that, then you want to turn it vertically. And you want to balance the phone. You see how it's going forward? You have a limited amount that you can move your phone this way. So you want to try and adjust that by pushing your phone inward if you need to. And then also left to right, you want to get it to balance. Now I just happened to get it just right. If the phone were to go this way, then you want to move the phone that way. If it goes this way, you want to move the phone that way. Once you get it balanced like this, it's pretty stable overall. You want to have your fingers on the bottom of this, which helps give it a little stability and also allows you to tilt while you're video recording. Now if you keep it balanced like this, it's not going to stabilize as good as it should. So what I've done is I pull this out completely and I drop the cell phone down a little bit so that it actually becomes heavy on the base. And that seems a little strange, but what that does is that gives it more stability. As you can see as I'm rocking the camera right here. So you start off by balancing it, and then you want to drop the weight down by dropping your camera down or dropping the base weight down. And once you do that, it's very stable, and then you use your fingers, and you could even do slight tilting and things like that to get the shot you need. I'm going to demonstrate a video. I've got an identical camera, my wife's camera. I'm going to be shooting the same scene with her camera and my camera on the Binco stabilizer, and then we can look at the footage and compare them. You could also use this with your GoPro type cameras. Now I have a GoPro knockoff right here, and that goes right under like that. You could also use the included GoPro adapter for your GoPro. Now it's very similar to the cell phone, except I know it's going to be much lighter, this camera. So I know that I'm going to have to put this counterweight pretty far inside. So let's see where this balances out. So what I'm doing is I'm slowly moving this outer end to balance it. And this is out about 20%. Okay, that's about the balance point right there. Now again, this particular camera and the way the mount is, you have no adjustments to move the camera that way or that way. So if your camera is not centered on its 1/4 20 holding bolt, or you're going to have a problem. But there's no way to really adjust that. But to compensate for all those little differences, you can see it's tilting a little bit. We go back to the concept of adding some counterweight on the bottom and then putting the fingers right there. And what you have here, you have it stable then. And you can do your video shoots with this. This works really well. Once you get that basic technique down, you'll be set. So now I'm going to show you the footage from the cell phone of two identical cameras, one with the Binco stabilizer and one without it. I'm going to be shooting the same scene so we can compare the differences. So what are my thoughts on the Binco video stabilizer? As you can see, this thing worked great. It did stabilize the videos on my cell phone, and the mount works quite nicely with the spring loading on there. You have this adapter for your GoPro camera and this nice little holder. So the quality of this is very nice. The ball bearing that is in the center seems to be very good quality. It moves very freely, and what's really nice is that there's no batteries involved in this. There's no complex servo stabilizers that can go bad. It's relatively light, and look how small this is. It goes right back into this little holder. So I'm going to give this product a full 5-star rating on my channel, and I hope this video review helped you with your buying decisions. Thanks for watching.